Good morning, everybody. Jimmy Richardson coming here. Mr. Jimmy over here in the Overy community. Coming to you one more time this morning on our way to work as we venture towards that working schedule of the morning. Folks, we get an early start this morning. Early start to get it done this morning. It is 37 degrees this morning. 37 degrees on a March 15th. March 15th, 2023, and it is briskly cold this morning. Briskly cold this morning on a March 15th. Let me make sure my date's right. Yeah, March 15th. On a Wednesday morning, hump day, on our way to work this morning. Folks, we're rolling strong this morning, had a good night's rest, still woke up tired. Those two just don't go together, do they? I feel like I had a good night's rest. I just feel tired this morning. I feel tired. I feel recharged, but I feel tired. I feel what I think I feel. I feel lazy is what I think I feel. So I need to push forward and I need to get in gear. I need to get in gear and get it done. That's what I got to do. I just need to get it in gear and get it done. Folks, it's a wonderful day indeed. I don't know what the weather has in store for us today. I don't really follow the weather, the news, or anything, so I'm always in the dark on what's around the corner. Because I shut off all the advanced future stuff so that I can focus on right moment, right now. Because right now it seems like the weather's good, but it's a little bit cold. It's 37 degrees. 37 degrees. I apologize for the squeaky noise. I got a case of bottled water over here in the passenger seat, and that plastic is just rubbing on each other and it's making that squiggly noise there. Now that I've brought it to your attention, you probably hear it all the time now. I apologize for that. Anyway, folks, we are rolling strong, Once again, trying to get it done, trying to get another day, another dollar in our pocket. That's what we're trying to do. Living the life, living the dream, living the American dream. Get up early in the morning, work all day, go home, get cleaned up, go to sleep, rest your body back up, get up, go to work all day, do the same thing over and over. It's just the American dream. That's the American dream. Work. So shout out to all you people out there that, if there's any out there listening to this video, shout out to you if you don't have to get up and go to work every day. Shout out to you if you get to get up and enjoy the life. The life of luxury, or the life of just getting up and doing whatever it is you want to do that day. Anything that don't cost money, that's what it is. Shout out to you if you're able to just get up, have a cup of coffee, watch something on the television if you want to, kick back. If you want to go outside, you go outside. Just a leisure day all day. I know what those days are like because I experience them on Sundays. Sundays. I can't imagine every day being like a Sunday. My goodness. Or better yet, every day being like a Saturday. Yeah, because some days, on Sundays, at nighttime, I'm like, oh, I got to get ready for work the next morning. Oh, I got to go to bed early so I can be able to go to work the next morning. So I think it would be Saturday that I would want every day to be a Saturday. You know, but we got to work. For some of us, the working class, we've got to work or or this country just comes to a standstill. Because if people like me don't work and hustle and do all we can do so we can draw a paycheck so the taxes can come out of it and pay all these big wheel politicians to do nothing. That's one way to look at it. Look around, and I look at all the people. I always can tell who it is that gets paid off of tax money. You always kind of like look at people that live off of the tax money. There's people that work every day that live off of tax money too. You know, because you got government workers, state workers, county workers, city workers, town workers. You know, usually what pays their salary is the tax money that we blood, sweat, and tear out here and make, and it gets stolen from us by the, you know. It's funny how it all circles. And then at the end of the year, they want you to tally up by doing your taxes at the end of the year. So there's a chance they might be able to get some more out of you. Or if it's that they've stolen so much from you, they'll reward you by giving a little bit, a pinch of it back to you. That's the America that I know. All this pipe dreaming is just a pipe dream. The truth shall set you free. America, you get out here and you give the most valuable thing that you have, and that is time, your existence, your heartbeats. I'm out here, I'm 58-year-old pirate. Every day, or every week, every year, work. And then when you get a paycheck, guess what? The government rapes it, steals a bunch of it. Okay? After they've stolen some of it, and you get a pinch of what you earned, you go to put gas in your vehicle, or you go to buy you some food at the grocery store, guess what? You're going to have to pay taxes again. So if you go buy something that costs $1, if you go to the store, say you already paid taxes on this money, the income tax came out of it. They stole that money from you. Okay, then it turns around, you go to the store and buy something. Turn around, they're going to steal some more of it. Because you're going to pay for the item, and then you're going to pay the government for allowing you to buy the item. So in other words, they rob from you when you get paid. They rob from you when you steal, when you spend it. And depending on what it is that you spend it on, you may be paying more on that item to be able to keep it each year. It's freaking amazing how the world works. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Tax. It's expensive to live in America. I keep telling people that. All these people in these other countries, I tell you, it's expensive living in America. When you go to other countries, you know, in some countries, the money might not, they don't make as much money, or their money doesn't go as far. But the cost of living in those places are a lot less also. But in America, it is amazing. Because me being 58, I've seen the change over the years and stuff. So it is amazing. the cost of, like the home that I live in, I bought 27 years ago. I'm going to take a gander. 27 years ago, I'm going to say. That same house, if you go and buy brand new today, will cost you 3 times what it cost 27 years ago. Now explain that to me. It's made with cheaper materials now. It's not made as durable now, but it's 3 times more expensive now. Now you can look at that different ways. You can look at it, well, it's the inflation at times, it costs them for the materials and all that kind of stuff too. Well, then it circles all around. It's everybody's gouging. You know what I'm saying? You can't even go into a store. When I was young, you could go into a store and buy penny candy, meaning that the pieces of bubble gum and the little Tootsie Rolls and the little all the little candies or whatever, individual little candies or whatever, they were a penny. They were a penny. Penny candy. That a penny candy was on the bottom counter. I mean, on the bottom shelf, all the way across was the penny candy in buckets. And a little kid could go in there and get a whole couple of handfuls and fill up one of them little teeny paper bags. And had them some candy. Now, that penny candy will cost you 30 to 50 cents. Anywhere from 30 cents to 50 cents for that same piece of candy. Now, I might be exaggerating just a tad, I don't know. But how do you turn a penny is now that? When you can mass produce more economically cheaper, but it costs the public more. Oh, and don't forget, you will pay tax on that. That's why they have to increase it, so that you're able to pay taxes on it too. Tax. Welcome to America, home of the taxes, home of the you better pay your taxes or we'll take whatever it is you have away from you. Which, that is the most stupid thing I ever seen in my life. If you buy something and you pay for it, your hard-earned money that you paid taxes on, that you got taxes come out of, and you buy something and they tax you every year on it, and say all of a sudden, say you lose your job or you just run out of money or whatever, you run out of money. Well, the government says, well, we need our tax money, or we gonna come take your property if you don't pay us our tax money. That's strong arming, but it's something that's legalized in America to do by the government. There's a lot of people that have lost property. They've lost vehicles. They've lost so many things by it being repossessed for taxes, unpaid taxes. People go to jail for unpaid taxes. How do you figure that? You're going to jail because you don't pay the government, which is trying to steal your money. If they can't steal your money, they're going to send you to jail. This is the kind of America we live in. That's my beef. It's a stupid system. It is, and you can disagree with what I'm saying if you want to, but then you living in a dream world, because there is nothing free in America. I don't know why they call it the land of the free. It's not the land of the free. Yeah, but people died protecting this country. protecting your freedoms. Freedom of what? You can't even do a fair voting anymore. Everything is manipulated. Everything is fixed or hoodooed or whatever you want to call it. Nothing is fair anymore. America, you got to pay for every single thing. The only thing you're not paying for is the air that you breathe. But eventually, they've tried to tax that. They've tried to. Eventually, we'll be walking around with oxygen masks on, with oxygen tanks where we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. Eventually, that's going to happen. Not with me. I'll take my life before that happens. Sick and tired of government robbing me constantly, every single day. There's not a day that goes by that the United States government does not rob me. Not a day goes by. This simple drive to work like this right here, I pay taxes on this vehicle in order to be able to drive it on the highway. I pay taxes on this vehicle on every little thing. The gas that goes in it, I pay taxes on the gas that goes in it, that runs the engine to run this vehicle that I pay taxes on to be able to drive it on the road. When you wear your tires out, you got to get more tires. Well, you're going to pay taxes on the tires when you buy the tires to go on the truck that you pay taxes on, that runs the gas that you pay taxes on, just to come to work so you can earn a paycheck, which the government taxes and takes money out of, so that when you go to the grocery store to buy your groceries, they can tax you again and take more tax money out of it. Do you see? Does it make sense? How the politicians, all the government workers, anybody, if you draw your paycheck from the government, county, state, city, boom, you welcome. It's the way it is, my friends. It's the way it is. You can deny it till you're blue in the face, but that's the way it is. That's the way I see things. And that's why I separate myself from a lot of things. A lot of things. So when I'm coming to work in the morning times, I'm so cautious about hitting a deer or anything. That's why. Because I had to pay taxes on this vehicle. I worked hard for the money to buy this vehicle. I got taxed on it. Then I bought this vehicle. They taxed me for buying the vehicle. Then every year you got to pay taxes on a plate to put on the back of it so you can drive it on the highways. I mean, it's just tax. That's all America is one big tax. One big tax. And then they want to reward you at the end of the year by doing your taxes and give you a little pinch of it back. Apparently we got a jackleg here that's creeping down the road slower than me. He's going 35. Slowing down more. They must have just got off work and they're going home, because too short they're not on their way to work. But anyway, folks, it's just the way it is. And it's just, sometimes it gets you depressed, and sometimes you just have to try to forget about it. But it's like they got a knife in your back, like, hey, give me that tax money. Give me that tax money. Oh, and if you earn too much, like if you work extra hours and try to make a little extra, oh, they throw you in another tax bracket and take even more taxes. Yeah. What a wonderful country we live in. What a wonderful country we live in. That's why when I retire, I plan on moving. When I retire, I plan on moving. When I retire, I want to move to the Philippines. Why in the world would you want to move to the Philippines? Because you keep Uncle Sam, you keep the American government out of my pocket. This is why I'll never be able to retire almost. It's because the government is constantly stealing money from you. Oh yeah, that's true. No matter how you sugarcoat it, it's true. Anyway, folks, I wasn't trying to be negative this morning, but I swan it. When I get on something, I get to talking about it, and it's a great day. It just eats me alive. Just eats me alive. Oh Lord, gotta get that negativity out of it. Whew. Done with it. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, here we are, another start of another day of getting it done. We got to make some tax money. We got to make some money so the government can live off of me. Or some of the people that don't work out there can live off of me. Shout out to you if you're living off of me. If you're living off of the taxpayers, shout out to you. Thank you so much for killing me. All right, shake this off. Time to get positive. Time to turn this negative into a positive. People, if y'all got to get out and about on these highways and byways, oh my goodness, do be safe and courteous and nice, and do help somebody if you can. My God, help a taxpayer out. He's getting raped and robbed every day. Oh my God, this has been your entertainment for this morning. Listen to me rant and rave about that. I can't help it, folks. Sometimes that's the biggest thing that I rant about is that. That's the one thing that irritates me of all things, is the United States government taxing people to death so that they can live off of it. It's true. It's damn true. All right, folks, I love each and every one of you. Y'all stay safe out there, okay? And until next time, let's try to be positive, my friends. God, let's try to turn this day into positive. I'm going to try, folks. Y'all pray for me. Woo! This is Mr. Jimmy. Peace out, my friends.